she's doing. So, yeah.
As you see in the back, we just finished visiting the castle, Windsor, so you guys saw it in the previous video. And now we're just going to be exploring a bit the town, going to the Long Walk, which is the walk that stretches from the castle for like a few miles,
Yeah,
beautiful
cool.
park, really, really beautiful. And then we're also going to be crossing the bridge into Eton, which is separate from Windsor, so we're going to see that too. And it's very famous for...
Eton College.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's go.
So yeah, here's the exit of the castle. Look at that, it's like football games on. But yeah, Windsor's a good little town. It's got all the amenities, good shops, good art shops, good you know, main stores really, and everything what you need in a nice little village type area. And then you got like the castle right up there.
Yes,
And
yes.
the also good thing is you're going to get a lot of tourists, which can be a nice thing because you get to hear a lot of different accents and personalities and stuff like that about.
Yeah,
So.
tourists from everywhere around the
Yeah,
globe.
we heard a lot more French, Spanish,
Yeah.
and Italian today anyway.
And yeah, it's just we're gonna be. It's very hot.
Yeah, so we're going to go
First,
to Waitrose or Marks Spencer's to get like a sorbet or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Just to cool us down in the sun. So instead of spending loads at like a gelato shop. So.
Yeah, we just got our little spoons, so we'll come prepared, you know.
Yeah. We always kind of do this so we can get our own tub ourselves and be a little bit greedy today
it's
anyway.
a bit more. At least you get a bit more quantity rather than going to an ice cream shop and
It's
just
over,
getting
yeah.
a couple of scoops.
And
You
you
get the
know,
whole thing.
like double or triple the price anyway. So. Oh, nice little stalls there.
Oh yeah.
Let's have a check after. Feels like a train should be coming through.
Yeah. That's an old train station, but it's also where the Windsor and Eton Central train stop is. So when we got here, we got off there, and we're potentially gonna be heading back from there, unless after walking to Eton, we can walk a bit up and come back from Slough. We could do that too, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah guys, we're just heading towards the, call it the Long Walk, which is stretches pretty much about 2 to 3 miles.
Look at the stretch from here. It just seems never to end. Well, we're not gonna.
And as you see behind us, obviously that's when we was inside, and there was obviously the guard was there, and yeah, you could look from that window to this whole stretch. And now we're going to find some shades.
Yes.
And then we're going to eat our sorbet.
Yeah.
And then we're going to continue the walk. We're going to see. We might just do a mile or two.
Yeah,
Or might just do halfway. So we're going to just see how we feel. Cheers. We only walked about 15-20 minutes that way. Yeah, we decided not to do the full route because, you know, we still got to visit the town and see more of the town and stuff. So we thought
And
save some energies.
You kind of can feel it a bit in your legs. That we walked.
Yeah, we
long time in
already did the
morning,
castle anyway, so.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was just nice actually just chill on the grass, walked a little bit and just head back into town. So we, don't overexert yourself in the hot weather and everything,
Yeah.
so. We've got some nice cars around here. We've got an Aston Martin, Rover, Porsche, old classic Porsche. Another Porsche on this side, and then we got a Hummer, I believe it is. Yeah,
Mercedes.
Mercedes, yeah.
Oh, that's horrible.
And another Aston Martin.
Oh, what have we got here?
Oh, no, we got a Fran's favourite. Yeah, good. Yeah, fine. There we go. Have a nice kitted up GP Mini. Awesome.
Yeah, and we got a Jaguar here.
Hold on. Jaguar. There we go.
That's it.
Tesla. Nice cars everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a few flats for sale as well. I wonder how much they're going for.
Yeah.
Right by the castle. $1 million, $1.5 million. I don't know.
Probably
they're small,
two.
small little flats, but I think they're
It's a good
worth quite
position.
big.
Good position though.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Cool. So what we have here. So I think this purple post box was used for aerial post, which is interesting. So it's not used now, but back in the day for aerial posting. And then you got the bog standard, regular, typical British post
Postbox, yeah.
post box. And then this one's a unique one. This is where apparently, which I never knew existed actually, you used to be able to buy stamps from the machine, so instead of going to the post office. So this is an ancient well. This is where they
You used to draw water then from.
water from. It's just really weird now seeing
Yeah.
with the houses and buildings beside everything. But obviously it's not active anymore. But that's pretty cool. And then to finish, another symbol of UK is the telephone box. Let's see if it actually. Oh no, it's private. So it's a locked telephone box, and yeah, it's probably like an inactive telephone box now. So most of these telephone boxes in the UK, they're kind of inactive now. So it's a shame, really.
Yeah.
So yeah, so just this house, so just probably a little bit house off here. 2 million,
Oh wow, yeah.
nearly 3 million.
Oh dear, here you go. I think this gives us an idea because this cottage, it says it's opposite the Long Walk, which is where we were coming back from, and it's going for 800,000. This little cottage.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Still ridiculously expensive, but it was renovated quite nicely actually. So. So yeah, we're going to be heading to St John the Baptist Church before it closes at 5.
Yeah.
So it'll be nice just to see what it looks like, and yeah, finally we get going to some British churches.
Yes, because they're usually closed for some reason. Instead of keeping them open all the time, like in most European countries, churches are open for people to go in and visit. Normally in England they're shut.
So yeah,
So yeah.
it's nice to finally go in there. So let's see how it is. So yeah, that was St John Baptist Church. Quite nice, quite cool. Yeah, it all feels recharged every time you come out of church anyway. So now we're going to go up these tiny little streets. So now, finally, out of the city
Yes.
and heading to another city now, to the other town, which is obviously Eton. Yeah, it's a good vibe really, so it's a good day. So yeah, we're going to be heading where that bridge is over there. That's Eton, and then that's the bridge, and then it crosses into Eton town then.
There's so many of them, right? So many swans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's important facts about the swans, isn't there?
Yes, that belong to the queen,
So,
right?
yeah.
So they're queen's swans.
So they're protected. So if you don't,
Yeah.
if you go and attack them or do damage to them, you can get prosecuted and put in jail. So,
Yeah.
which you should do anyway if you're attacking the animals. But
Yeah.
them specifically are protected by the queen. So.
I think this bridge is actually pedestrian, or only small motorbikes are allowed, just because I see the benches. So I think the inhabitants, like from Windsor or from Eton, they can't cross over to the other side. They will have to take a different bridge. It's a bit more down the road. But yeah, it's nice that they kept it pedestrian, so nice and walkable.
Also bollards. Basically from the bridge to Eton College, it's just not a nice straight line, probably about a mile long really. And then yeah, it's beautiful really with all the flags and the celebration obviously still of the Jubilee around. So as you see behind us, Eton Mess. So Eton is potentially obviously the place that the dessert came from, Eton
Yes.
Mess. So but it's a pub name in this case, but
Yeah.
sounds hilarious, doesn't it, really, Eton Mess. So as you see guys, this is I think this is probably the close match towards what they wear in Eton College. So you got the waistcoat, and then obviously you got the main jacket, and then obviously the nice tailored pantalon, and with the button-up shirt with white collar. So
It does say indeed
Yes.
that they are the stockists of Eton College uniform. So yeah.
I think this is probably the oldest. So established in 1784, Tom Brown Tailors. Beautiful, nice red, gorgeous front as well. Look inside. You got the nice workbench. You got the nice collar. You got the bowls.
Nice quiet corner here. Very nice. The bridge, the willow. Cool.
Right guys, so yeah, we've just walked past Eton College. It's a shame you can't go into the actual grounds, but you can just go around the perimeter of it really, which is still alright. You get to still get a sense of the scale and the architecture as well, so it was still pretty cool to see. But yeah, there was just some fun facts about Eton College. Not only is it's notorious to be obviously one of the most prestigious and elite schools around to date, and especially being one of the most expensive in the UK. However, it was founded in 1441
Yes.
by King Henry VI.
Yes. It's got a long history.
So yeah, very very old, building and a lot of history there. And as well, it used to be a charity type school
Yes,
for
yes.
poor kids and stuff, just
Yeah.
to learn and give them a chance. Now it's kind of like the opposite,
Yeah.
and went the other way. However, from what we read, it's about at least 70 pupils that can go in free of charge and have a chance and
Yes.
be funded. So,
Yes.
which is still a nice thing,
yeah,
really.
because the cost of attending here is about £48,000 per year.
Yeah.
So it's like definitely not something that normal families could
Can afford. It's a
Yeah.
lot of money, to be honest, but I think it kind of pays for itself in
Yeah,
some sense.
yeah.
There's more teachers for pupils per class, so I think it's 8-to-1 ratio,
Yeah.
and so there's smaller classes as well. However, it's still quite a big school because every pupil has their own room, don't they?
Yeah, I know. There's like there's 25 different houses. In each house, there's 50 students, and each one has got the room because yes, this is a proper boarding school. So the kids are here 7 days out of 7. So they go back home to their families only during the holidays. So so they stay
Yeah,
here
yeah,
full
yeah.
time. Yeah.
And another fact is, it's not a women's school at all, so
Yes,
it's not a
it's all
mixed
boys,
school. It's
yeah.
just all boys, all privileged boys mostly.
Yes, yes, yes.
But yeah, there's apart from obviously the notorious PMs and MPs, you still had really good people like Christopher Lee. What's his name from the House?
Hugh Laurie.
Hugh Laurie, yeah. They probably all know each other anyway. And then you had Bear Grylls as well, which I never realised. Yeah, so
Yeah, yeah.
he attended here. And then you had the infamous Aldous Huxley and George Orwell. So
Yes, yes.
which Aldous Huxley, if I recall, was the teacher of George Orwell.
Yes.
Which I believe. So a lot of famous people, from MPs to prime ministers to actors to artists and to adventurers like Bear
Yeah.
Grylls. So many people he produces. So yeah, as we was obviously walking through the park of Eton, we're a little bit more closer to Slough than we are going back towards Eton/Windsor to catch the train back. So we're going to be walking, I think, 32 minutes into
Yes.
Slough, and then obviously just the one train and back to Paddington, and then Paddington back to Kent. So. Oh, and last mention, I can't believe we forgot it, but obviously Prince Harry and William went to the college,
Yes.
which is why we're in Windsor to see the Queen and the Royal. So it's worth mentioning them first.
Yes, they also attended here.